Extraction 4, Final Redemption. The opening chaos. The movie begins with a haunting flashback. Tyler Rake lies half dead in a pool of blood from his last mission, his breathing slow and ragged. The screen flickers between chaos and silence, gunfire, explosions, and his voice narrating. They say redemption comes at a price. I've paid it 1,000 times. Suddenly, we jump to present-day Australia. Tyler has disappeared from the world, living in isolation near the outback, fixing old trucks and trying to forget the pain. Yet his eyes tell a story. The soldier in him never really died. The Shadow Mission. A black SUV arrives at Tyler's cabin. Out steps Nora Quinn, a determined CIA operative with classified intel. She tells Tyler about the Crimson Viper, an international armed syndicate that kidnaps children, brainwashing them into elite assassins. The CIA tried infiltrating them but lost too many agents. They need someone reckless, untraceable, Tyler Rake. Tyler hesitates, refusing to be used again. But something in Nora's voice, the urgency, the fear, stirs something deep inside him. The reluctant hero. Later that night, Tyler sits alone, staring at an old photo of Yaz Khan, his fallen comrade. Suddenly, Nora returns, revealing the shocking news. Yaz's son has been abducted by the Crimson Viper. Tyler's heart sinks. Memories flood back of Yaz saving his life. He can't turn away this time. With a heavy breath, he loads his gun and says one last job. The new team. Tyler meets up with Nick Khan, who's now running her own tactical group under the radar. Their reunion is both warm and tense. Too much history between them. Nick introduces 2 new members. Leo Tran, a gifted hacker with a mysterious past. Maria Cortez, a former assassin seeking redemption. Together, they form a new strike team, each broken in their own way, each searching for purpose. Infiltration begins. The team's first mission takes them to Romania, where the Crimson Viper hides under the cover of a charity organization. The sequence is breathtaking. Neon-lit streets, silent takedowns, and brutal firefights. Tyler moves like a ghost through the shadows, dispatching guards with surgical precision. They breach the warehouse and uncover blueprints, child training footage, and Victor's encrypted data files. The camera follows Tyler's horrified reaction as he realizes what they're doing to these kids, turning innocence into weapons. The discovery. While going through the footage, Tyler freezes on one image, Yaz's son, terrified but alive, being trained to kill. The revelation breaks him emotionally. He vows not only to rescue the boy, but to destroy the entire operation. For the first time, his mission isn't about orders. It's about redemption, honor, and brotherhood. Betrayal in the ranks. Just when they plan their next strike, the team is ambushed at their safe house. Bullets shred the walls, explosions erupt, and chaos consumes the team. Someone leaked their coordinates. Tyler barely escapes with Nick and Maria, but Leo goes missing. The realization hits them hard. There's a traitor in their circle. The ghost of the past. The aftermath is quiet and heavy. Tyler and Nick share a moment by the campfire. He finally opens up about his son's death, his failed marriage, and how every mission feels like trying to save the boy he lost. Nick reminds him that saving Yaz's son might be the redemption he's been searching for. The dialogue is emotional, showing Tyler's humanity behind the hardened exterior. Enter the Crimson Viper. We're introduced to Victor Melenko, the cold, calculating leader of the Crimson Viper. A former Russian operative, Victor believes he's saving humanity by creating a generation immune to pain and weakness. He commands with quiet menace, controlling his army of child soldiers with fear and loyalty. His presence is terrifying, calm voice, sharp mind, and eyes that pierce through the soul. The train assault, one of the film's biggest set pieces. Tyler's intel reveals a train transporting dozens of abducted children, including Yaz's son. The team ambushes it in a remote mountain pass. What follows is an insane, one-shot style action sequence. Explosions, car chases, and intense close-quarter combat on a moving train. Tyler finally comes face-to-face with Yaz's son, But in a heartbreaking twist, the boy points a gun at him, thinking Tyler is his father's killer. The emotional twist. Tyler drops his weapon, refusing to fight. He looks at the boy and says softly, "Your father saved my life, and now I'll save yours." For a moment, the boy's eyes soften, torn between orders and truth. But before they can talk, Victor's men intervene, snatching the boy away again. Tyler's rage boils. This time, it's personal. The mole revealed. After regrouping, the team captures Leo, who confesses through tears that Victor promised to free his kidnapped sister in exchange for intel. Tyler doesn't kill him. Instead, he gives him a second chance to make it right. In the next mission, Leo sacrifices himself, staying behind to hack Victor's servers and buying the team precious minutes before the system detonates. His death is tragic yet heroic. Countdown to chaos. With Victor's full plan revealed, the stakes skyrocket. He intends to unleash the brainwashed children across major global cities as human bombs, sparking political chaos. Tyler and the team now have 48 hours to stop him. Every second counts. The raid. The final battle begins. Tyler and Maria lead an assault on Victor's fortress in the snowy mountains of Georgia. The cinematography echoes the style of Extraction, one's long continuous take. No cuts, pure chaos. Tyler fights through waves of mercenaries in smoke, fire, and blood. Every punch and gunshot feels personal. This isn't a mission anymore, it's vengeance. Nick's sacrifice. As they push deeper into the fortress, Nick takes a bullet meant for Tyler. She's mortally wounded, but keeps firing until her gun clicks empty. Tyler holds her as she whispers, "You don't stop now? Save them." Her death devastates him, but ignites his fury. The music swells. Tyler becomes unstoppable. The final duel. Tyler finally confronts Victor in the control room. Flames all around, alarms blaring. Victor taunts him about his failures, calling him a broken soldier. The two engage in a brutal hand-to-hand fight. No fancy moves, just raw survival. Tyler gets stabbed, but he fights through the pain and finally impales Victor on his own blade. With his dying breath, Victor smirks and says, "You can't kill an idea." Saving the children. Tyler rushes to free the children before the facility detonates. He finds Yaz's son trapped under debris and lifts him out, blood dripping down his arms. The boy finally looks up and says, "You're like my father." Tyler smiles faintly. The line hits deep, a poetic full circle. The escape. As explosions consume the fortress, Tyler and the boy make a daring escape across a collapsing bridge. A helicopter hovers above, and the boy nearly falls, but this time he saves Tyler. The scene mirrors the emotional tone of rebirth, the warriors saved by innocence. A new beginning. Months later, we see Tyler visiting Yaz's grave with the boy by his side. He lays down his rifle, finally choosing peace over violence. The boy places a single white flower on the grave. Tyler whispers, "He'd be proud of you." A calm breeze blows, a symbol of forgiveness and closure. The final scene, legacy. Just when everything feels settled, the screen cuts to a dark, high-tech bunker. A shadowy figure, possibly Idris Elba's mysterious handler from Extraction 2, watches a monitor showing Tyler and the boy. He turns to his agents and says, "Rake's mission succeeded. Phase 2 begins now." Cue the logo, Extraction 4, Final Redemption. Then in silence, a single heartbeat sound hints at Extraction 5.